welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa Morell and I'm a personal stylist for the everyday woman. So we've got something completely different for you today. I'm actually recording this in advance because I am skiing right now. So one of my team members is taking over today, and that team member is Hannah. She is an amazing makeup artist, and she is going to be doing the makeup of somebody that you all really liked watching me style, and that was Steph, my dog walker. So if you want to watch that video, first of all, I will put a link up for you. But Steph really needed help with her makeup, and that's what Hannah does. She's part of our team and does online Zoom tutorials really. But I know a few of you were struggling to understand how that would actually work and how it would play out. So what follows is the actual Zoom session that she had with Steph. So I hope you enjoy that. But before that, I do have a little bit of an announcement to make. Now, have any of you heard of the podcast Postcards from Midlife? It's one of my favourite postcards. It's about everything midlife. So it's about menopause, perimenopausal, it's about fitness at our age, it's about children, it's about juggling our lives. It's just such a relatable podcast. And first of all, I'm going to be on the podcast, so I will let you know when that is. I haven't quite got a date at the moment. But even more exciting is that they are doing the first ever live conference or show for midlife women, basically. It's going to be full of fashion, fitness, health, menopausal stuff, everything that, you know, around our age we kind of want to know and want to see and want to look at. So a really engaging 2-day show, and I'm going to be there live. So I am going to be on stage and I will be delivering you, I think, a capsule wardrobe. I'm going to be on some of the panels sitting on stage. I'm going to be there with all of my team to answer any styling questions. Claire will be there with me. I think we've got like a speaker's corner part where you can all come and ask me whatever questions you want. And they're also running a competition to win some free time with myself as well. So if that is of any interest, I would love for you to come along and see me. It's in London. I'm definitely there on Friday the 19th of May. I'm not sure that I'm going to be there on the Saturday yet. So if you are booking a ticket and you want to just specifically see me, just make sure you book the Friday the 19th. And they've given me a discount code off the full price of the ticket. It's 20% off, and I'm going to put the code down here for you. It will also be in the description box for you. That's really exciting. I might get to see a lot more of you in the flesh rather than over Zoom or just my local clients in Wiltshire and Hampshire. So it's at the Business Design Centre in London, Postcards from Midlife, on the 19th of May. So I really hope to see some of you there. But for now, I'm going to leave you in Hannah's capable hands. And do remember that, like myself and the rest of the team, Hannah is also available to book for online styling or makeup consultations. I hope you enjoy.
Oh, so Steph, it's so lovely to meet you after all this time.
You too. I've heard lots about you.
Oh.
All good things.
Well, I'm excited to do your makeup. Your skin looks absolutely beautiful, and we don't want to hide it today. We want to make you glow and, you know, sort of make the best of what you've got. So I know we spoke and time is of the essence because we've only got the hour. So while we chat, shall we cleanse and chat at the same time? Okay, so we're going to do a cleanse. I know we spoke. I'm using the Elemis cleanser today, but you've got the dupe, I hear, which
I've got
is
a
perfect.
Liz
Yes.
Earle kind of dupe from Aldi.
Because this is really key. When you're doing any makeup, you must make sure you've got a good base. So do you use a serum at all?
I use like a multi-intensive
Yes.
serum. Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's put the serum on first because that goes on before your moisturizer. I always warm in the hands and then just pat it on. Now I'm using this Embryolisse cream. Now this is amazing cream because it's great if you are outdoors and you get chapped skin. Now you were saying around your chin area you've been suffering with adult acne.
Yeah, so I had my first son, and I think my hormones went a bit crazy afterwards, and weren't very balanced, and I started getting adult acne. So I had a lot of it on my chin. It doesn't hurt to touch or anything. It's just rough, and obviously it's got this red kind of, not angry. I wouldn't say it's angry as it used to be, but obviously it's still kind of stained it, I guess. So
This is great.
okay, I've seen that before, but I've never tried it.
It's a polyfiller for the face.
Yeah.
That's why I love it.
Yeah.
So it's great around the eyes, around this area. Okay, so it just sort of fills any sort of anything around the nose. You know how you get the open pores around the nose? I know you haven't actually got that, Steph. It's more here for you. So I would recommend putting that on. It just gives like a silky finish to the skin, so that then anything you're putting on, it won't sit into it or sit on top of it.
Yeah,
it acts like a silicone barrier. Quite a nice one for
and that's
you.
before makeup, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's before makeup. So
be doing it's just a bit overwhelming, but yeah, no,
it is. It really, honestly, Steph, it really is overwhelming. Even I find it overwhelming. There are so many, and everything does everything.
Yeah,
and it's just, that's what today's about, is narrowing it down for you.
Yeah, that's what I need.
So, and primarily a mom, a wife, a dog walker is your profession. So we're going to tailor things around your lifestyle. So if you're out for your dog walk and you think, well, I don't want to be totally barefaced. I like to have a little bit on, a little bit of coverage. This might be your product. Great thing about this is you put it on and it goes to, so it's a white cream, like that. Then you massage it in and it goes to your natural skin tone, so it color corrects, and then just blend it out, but it just color corrects everything. Brilliant. The one I'd recommend for you is called Claire. Just gives like a bit of warmth to the skin. It corrects anything, so you would literally put that on and go.
So my redness would maybe be a bit corrected as well with the rest of my skin, or
you might find that works. If not, you can always go in with something like this. Now it's a green product and that corrects any red. Okay. So it's a color corrector again. And although it's green, if I put it on where I'm red, say my nose, let me just have a quick look. The reason I like this one, it cancels out any redness, but it still lets your skin shine through. Like around your chin area, you wouldn't think, oh gosh, this looks like I've got green on my face. You know, you can wear this on its own and that would just cancel out your redness. So I'd like to look at what you've got.
I'll just get them out quickly. Hang on.
I like your makeup bag, Steph. Yes, if you've got your foundation there. So let's start. We go down the nose to start with. Okay. So I'm going in with Light Wonder, Charlotte Tilbury again, but we'll just use the warmth of our hands. So let's try and view right looking in the mirror as well. Multitasking. You're a mum. Do your T-zone to start with.
Okay, so like this.
Foundation to go here and then blend out, because you don't really need it fully here. What I want to do is show you how to conceal under the eyes and then to conceal your area of concern. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want on you and actually on me as well, I want to get a little bit lighter here, and I want to go down in a triangle, then up, and then you normally get, you haven't got, Steph, with your beautiful skin sat there, a little bit of dark there and a tiny bit here. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to do my dots as well. That's it. Go down in a V
like that, and then up,
up to your eye. So we look lovely, don't we?
I look like a butterfly. That's what
Okay, so now with our ring finger we want to pat in. Okay, but whenever you're doing it, just draw it up to the under the eye. So pat and draw up so that the product then goes up to there, but into here as well. Okay. Okay, so now I want you to do your chin area, but what I want you to do is a teeny amount. If you just do like a dot there, and that's it. Again, just a pat looking fine now. That looks lovely.
Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming to begin with, isn't it? And then once you get it in.
Once you work the product, that's it.
Yeah.
And just think less is more. Always do a small amount. I would say either, you know, sort of going back with your benefit one, you would put your foundation on first and then your concealer.
Yeah, see, I always thought it was the other way around, but
yeah.
No.
Otherwise, you're kind of moving what you've done. So, you know, and that's the key area. The only thing with the benefit one that you've got, it's not really light reflecting. It's more of a concealer, and around the eye area, you want it light reflecting because you want to get rid of any darkness around the eyes.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's a great coverage for then around here.
Yeah.
So what you could do, in fact, is always, if you found it a little bit too thick and it sits in your lines because it's up near the eye area and it's not specifically for that, you can just mix it with a little bit of moisturizer.
Okay. And it just soaks in, doesn't it? Yeah.
So that then you've got the area here a little heavier and then a little bit lighter around here, which would work.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's go on to your brows.
Okay.
Now these frame your face. Your brows look a lovely shape, actually. I noticed you've got Benefit again.
Yeah, so I've got the Benefit Browsing Pro palette.
Yeah. First of all, if you get one of the brushes, and if we just brush the brow down.
Okay. Oh, down. Okay.
Yeah. Now what we want to do is we're going to map your brow.
Okay.
Go into a little bit of product so that you can mark it. So what we're going to do is that we're only pointing at it now. So you've got a bit of product on. All you're doing is, if you go up, you can even do it with your finger if you can't, but it's easier with the actual pen that you're using or brush that you're using. If you go like this and then just do a dot. So then go here through your iris, through the middle of your eye, and that's your high point, and you mark it. So you got a little dot there.
Yeah.
Above the brow, and then out to the side. Okay, up to the side of the eye. That's it. And then mark the edge. I'm going on the top of my brow, but I know where I want my high point is. So I'm going up to there. And then I'm going out, and I'm not going to bring it down. I'm just bringing it out to there. And then you get your brush them back in. Okay, and then if there's any little bits at the bottom, again, it's a tiny amount, and then that looks nice. You've got the lovely arch there as well,
like that, and then you brush it up, don't you?
Brush them up.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can see now. Okay,
make sure you haven't got too much product on there, and then just give them a little brush through again, and that will set them in place. Another little tip, actually, Steph, while we're here on the brows, is if you haven't got your thing, you can just spray it with hairspray. Oh yeah, so then you can just brush through, and that can set them as well.
Yeah, I really like that.
We're going to do your eyes. I'm really quite keen to play around with your eyes, actually. But what I want to do prior to that is give you a bit of warmth to your skin. What blush do you have?
I've got this one.
Lovely. Is that Charlotte Tilbury one? Yeah.
It's a cheek to cheek pillow talk. It's got this highlighter in the middle.
That's why I think it's better for an evening, you know. But let's go with it today because it's what you've got. So and it is gorgeous, so you will use it a lot. But I just think on your dog walks, it might just be nice just to have a nice fresh look. Yeah. I'm going with Janelle. This is more of a mousse. So it's a different texture, so again sits quite well on the skin, so I would recommend that. Yeah, but let's use what you've got. Okay. Which is, so I want you to put your brush into your product and then put it on the back of your hand for me. Okay, so if you come into the camera and then place in the side here, and then we're going to go up from there. Yeah. So, quite high up, bit higher. That's it. And then take it up to here. That's it. That looks lovely on you, Steph.
Thank you. Maybe I should utilize the products that I've got.
Well, yeah, that's it. You've got some beautiful products, and yeah, it is. It's all about making what works in your bag. And you can see that just taking it from the back of your hand, you're not getting too much product on.
No.
That looks gorgeous. Yeah, that's lovely. From there, with your brush, if you just blend at the sides just that little bit more stuff, all I want you to do is just basically massage that into your face. Do you like that?
Yeah, that's really nice to see it, but it's not obviously like a line, it's just
No. Yeah, you've blended that beautifully. So let's go with the blusher.
Yeah.
Now, have you got a lipstick there?
Yeah.
What one have you got? Have you got a pinkyish one, or are they more brownie?
This one's very pink.
Oh, good. That's the one I want. Okay, cool. So what I want you to do is I want you to put it on the back of your hand.
Okay.
I know we put the powder on just that side, but we're just going to dab a tiny bit on your cheeks.
This is more like the cream kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, up there. Okay. Tiny little dab.
So
that's lovely.
Am I going a bit too pink now?
No, that's what I love. It just looks youthful and that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do that same the other side now.
I quite like that. I keep on looking at that side now.
I know. I'm loving it, Steph. I bet you hardly ever use that lip, don't you?
No, because it's not really everyday lipstick. No. Now I have a different color.
Yes, a multitasker. Now, what I want you to do is with the lip, just get a little bit on your finger, or maybe on your ring finger, and just pat it on your lips, just in the middle. And I'll do the same actually with mine. And then you can see it. Most glamorous dog walker ever. Now, with your eyes, can you show me what eyeshadows you've got?
I must have been buying into the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk kind of range.
Yeah, well, their photographics are absolutely stunning, aren't they? Oh, yes, I've got that one exact, so we can work with that one together. So is that the same as me? We got the same?
Talk, yeah.
So we're going in with this one. Get it onto your brush, tap it off, pat it onto your lid.
Okay.
Just pat it on all over the lid. That's it. And then same on the other eye. Let's do both as we go. Now what I want you to do is go in with the sort of pinky salmony colour. Keep everything to the outer corner on your eyes. Steph, I don't want to bring anything in here because I want to keep this all clean and clear there. And I just want to bring it out because I want to lift the eye. Okay. So all I'm doing is just in that outer corner, just a tiny amount. And all it is a little, almost like you're massaging your eyeball because you hold the skin and just give it a little, and it will just give you that definition, but all on that outer corner. Lovely. Okay. So now what I want to do is with your brow brush, angled, go into your brow palette, then go into the powder. Now I'm going to get you to watch me first. Pop it onto your back of your hand so you can see what it's doing. So it becomes like an eyeliner, and then stamp it along the lashes. When you get there, you go underneath and blink onto it. When you get to the inner corner, go inside the eye. Can you see?
Yeah. And then you have to go inside
the eye. So it just intensifies it, but we're doing brown rather than black.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're looking so gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, I really like that. Thank you.
Let's get our mascara on because there's techniques with mascara as well. Okay, so if you watch me again first, and then so you pull your mascara wand out, and then just take off any excess. So then if you get your mirror, but you look down to your mirror, and then wiggle at the root, and then lift as you go. And as you go, blink onto it, okay? So you wiggle, lift, and blink, and then go back in and lift. And then once you've done that and you've caught all your lashes, take it vertically and then just go into the edges And that's why it's key to get the excess off to start with, because otherwise you'll end up a little bit clumpy. This is when we normally pull our faces.
Yeah, I know, I try not to do that.
That looks gorgeous. Oh, it looks so glamorous.
Do you think I need to do the bottom lashes?
Yes, I would always do the bottom lashes because I just think it just frames your eye beautifully. This is the eyelash curler.
Can you do that with mascara on then?
So this is, yeah, you have to do it with the mascara. It's better with the mascara. But this just opens the eye. So you hold it, it's quite warm, and you just feel the warmth of it, and it just lifts up any lashes that are a bit unruly and pops them into place, but it really makes a difference. So I just want to go back to your Charlotte Tilbury palette. So with the highlighter, okay, so get a bit of product on your ring finger, and all you want to do is dot it here. Okay. And then just take that out and change your finger. And it will just set what you've done. Something like the Hourglass hasn't got sparkles in it, but it just gets rid of any, you know, sometimes you can look a bit shiny, but almost as if it's sweaty shiny. You want to look glowy. So this kind of product would be perfect for you. Perfect. Now, I'm just going to show you a little technique. You may already know it, because if you're used to lining your lips, you may do this technique, but it will help your lips to look fuller. Okay, so my lips are quite small, and also I think I've lost a bit of pigment in them. Even though they're there, the pigment's not there, so I do have to make sure I get it back. So when you line your lip, generally, I don't know, how would you normally line? From the middle out?
Yes, I usually go.
So if I was to do that, I'll show you me doing that. Okay, so this is me lining my lip. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm going to show you a technique to make my lips look bigger, and it will help you. Okay, so taking it from the outside rather than the inside, and you go up just outside your lip line, but it's minimal. It's you know, it's not like an obvious thing. And then I'll do the bottom as well. You see the difference?
Yeah, there's a massive difference.
If you have a go now and see if you can do it. And it just makes the lip look fuller. I just want to show you a product. These are really good. They're like crayons, and they're just, it's kind of quite sheer and glowy.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're quite nice for the lip, just to pop on in the day. I'll just pop a bit on so you can see it, but it's not dissimilar to what you're wearing really. All yours is slightly more pigmented, but you just blend it out with a bit of moisture, lip balm.
Yeah, that looks more natural, doesn't it? Your one. This one looks a bit more, like you said, pigmented and brighter.
So this is more natural. If say you're on your dog walk and you're going for your dog walk and you think, oh, you know, I might see some friends. Going to pop that on top, and then go with a bit of like a bronzer, a bit of that, and that's fine. Yeah, because you can put that, because this, even though it's for lips, you can just pop a bit on your cheeks and then blend it out. So that's quite a good multitasker, and it's not terribly expensive either. So obviously we've taken you from day to evening, so you wouldn't necessarily go out with your full makeup on for the day, but I think we've done.
Yeah, it's lovely. I'm so pleased. Thank you so much, and I've learned so much. Like, you know, even down to the mascara, and then obviously the and the eyebrows, just everything. I've been so happy. Thank you so much for taking time with me.
No, it's been an absolute pleasure.
It would be nice, to write down maybe the CC cream and the green one, and obviously the mascara that you might recommend. Another one that the cream blusher, but I know I've said use my lipstick, but just and the Chanel bronzer I think would be quite good.
Yeah.
all of it, Hannah.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is though, I think, you know, certain things you invest in and other things, and you have got products that you can use, which is great. So we've got plenty to work with, and you now feel like you know, you haven't wasted your money. You can use those products. But I think if you were to invest in, these are going to last you a long time. You know, that there's a lot of product in there, so you don't need much.
No. Oh, perfect. Well, just send me the recommendations and then
I'll put it all together for you. Oh, it's so lovely to meet you, Steph. And I'll be in touch, and I'll send you over the product page.
No worries. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank
all right,
you.
sweetheart. Take care.